teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To the air, it's Rayner. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
They're going to throw forward on 3rd and short. He finds his man. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And now the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
The defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got room to run. Fights off a defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Rayner. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. When they don't block the defense, defensive end who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against him.
Refusing to be stopped in this play. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Looking for a gap against Brown. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
First down and 10. The back's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. The shotgun handoff here. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
We'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Finds his man, it's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Hits the first and still running. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. There are just so many different combinations and ways to attack it.
We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So far, it's third and goal from a long way out. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Defense is coming after him. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. Hits into space at the 50. That game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The ball's with 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Staley. Physical run earns the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. The back's got it. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Second down after that previous play. On the ground, it's Brown. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They'll hand it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Was that supposed to be a sweep? Unbelievable job by this defense of recognizing the play and showing their speed there to blow this play up.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start at the 25. Play of the drive now at 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw. It's Rayner. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's caught off the deflection. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence in mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Tigers. Great connection there for 6 points.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Brown.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Gonna run it. It's Brown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. High-tempo offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. That's reeled in. It's Lewis. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's second down after that completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. He brings him down. It's a big play all the way to the 43.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. It's caught. It's Matthews. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Crucial third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. The Vols will look to convert here on fourth down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Volunteers pick up enough yardage for a first down. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Third and short here in this playoff game, in the 8th play of the drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Brazil. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. Finding space at the 20.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
The offense doesn't come up with a completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Puts the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
That's caught. It's Matthews. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Sure hands. It's Odom. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And they hand it off to the back. It's an open space. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
There's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Volunteers. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Clemson offense is back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense in a split backfield now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield, they have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Takes the handoff. It's Brown. He's got the first and still going. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Now you just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the Tigers will have to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. This will be down on the opponent's end near midfield. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Dropping back, it's Rayner. Caught over the middle, it's Bennett. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
A playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Finds an open target on the left side. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead.
We still need this extra point to tie. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off the defender. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Ball handed to the running back. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Behind the line, it's Brown. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Vols will have 1st and 10 here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kurt, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Football comes out. Oh, it's scooped up. Offense still has it. Headed for the end zone. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
So you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the recovery at turnover.